little different. Oops. We want this showing so you guys know what we're doing today. So this is gonna be a cooking video, and we're gonna be using HelloFresh ingredients. Yeah, so let's get into it because I'm really excited. So just a little rundown on the ordering process for HelloFresh and things like that. So you just go to their website, of course. You will sign up for a subscription. And like if you want like 3 meals a week, 4 meals a week, so they'll walk you through it. Once you get your subscription made up, then they have a few variety of meals that they are serving, or they are going to be like serving for that week or sending out for that week and so on. Because like the next day they'll be sending you things, it will be different meals on there. So you only have the choices of the meals that they'll be sending out for that week, if that makes sense. So today on the menu, we have the Melty Monterey Jack burgers with onion jam, garlic mayo, and crispy potato wedges. The ingredients for this was balsamic vinegar, Yukon gold potatoes, ground beef, of course mayo, ketchup, fry seasoning, the cheese, potato buns, yellow onion, and some garlic. So I'm talking. Yeah, and then on the back it has like the steps into cooking it, the instructions on cooking it. Here we have the ground beef. And I also thought, I was thinking like this was the patty, And I was like, are you supposed to have 2 of those? But you're supposed to make 2 patties out of this patty. So the meal options that we have is made for 2 people, a meal for 2. On this bag, we have some balsamic vinegar. We have the potato buns. Sorry, hopefully this isn't me. We have the Monterey Jack cheese. So the Monterey Jack cheese comes in those little packages. We have our onion. We have our Yukon potatoes for the fries. Some more potatoes. This is, I believe this is the ketchup, the mayo, the fry seasoning, and the little garlic. That's so cute. Little garlic. Alright, so enough of this. We're going to get right into cooking this stuff. Alright, so right now I'm just starting to prep my ground beef. All I did was season it with salt, pepper, and some steak seasoning that I had. And that's all the seasoning I am using for the patties. I know you guys see the, excuse me. I know you guys see the other seasonings right there, but I'm not using that for the patties. I only use salt, pepper, and then the steak seasoning. Now that I've seasoned up my patties, I'm just going to let it sit in the fridge while I start on everything else. Okay, so now I'm just going to start on the potatoes. just drying them after I rinse them, and then I'm going to be cutting them into quarters. I think I cut them smaller than quarters, but yeah, I'm just going to dice them up. I use the fry seasoning, and I drizzle them with olive oil. So after I seasoned up the fries, I then put them in the oven. Before all this, I did preset my oven to 425, so they've been warmed up and ready to go for the potatoes. Now I'm starting on chopping up my onions for the onion jam. I basically just peel the onion, cut it in half, and once I cut it in half, I also cut it in half again, so I won't get like full rings, but some onion strips, if that makes sense. And then I just threw the rest of the onion in the freezer to use for another time. So here I'm just putting the onions in the pan so they can caramelize. I said I had olive oil, but I didn't actually have vegetable oil, the spray one. So that's what I'm using. And I'm just going to let them caramelize and brown up. I'm gonna start on the garlic mayo. Oh my gosh, you guys, this mayo was the best, and it's so simple to make. Basically, just chop up one little garlic clove, and you mix it with, I think it was like 2 tablespoons of mayo that was in the little package that it came with, and you just season it with salt and pepper to taste. Boom. This mayo, you guys, was amazing. Like, the garlic came out so well in this mayo, and yeah, I never got excited about mayo ever in my life until now. So my onions still needed time to caramelize. So now we're going to start making these patties for the burgers. I just separated my meat into 2 patties. Make sure I flatten out really good. And I put both of them on the same pan because my pan was large enough for me to do that. And yeah, we're just going to let them cook on both sides so they're fully cooked through. I think I let them cook on both sides for like 35 minutes. I like my ground beef burgers well done. So yeah, I let it cook on both sides for like 5 to 6 minutes. And yeah, until they're like fully cooked through. And it was delicious. So I think my patty had like 2 more minutes to cook and it'll be done. So during the last 2 minutes, I just go ahead and add my Monterey Jack cheese on top of the patties. So during that 2 minutes, that cheese can kind of melt down on the patties. I'm just toasting my buns. You just add it into the same pan that you took the patties out of, and just using that grease to help toast your buns. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And in here, I'm going ahead and put in that balsamic vinegar mix. I should have put that in earlier when my onions were softening up. And I feel like that would have helped it cook more. And then it would have also helped that vinegar turn into jam up a little bit more as well, because I still felt like my onions was a little loose. Anyway, it was still just as delicious. Before I get off camera, I just want to take a quick bite in front of you guys. But before I do, let me tell you, this garlic mayo, I am not a big mayo fan, but this garlic mayo is amazing. So I'm going to take a bite of this burger because it looks delicious. You guys, this is really good. And earlier I tried the potatoes with the mayo. And oh my gosh, I didn't know the garlic taste would come out so well like that, but it's really good. All right, you guys. We'll get you back next time. See you guys later.